Are we together? Are we together? Okay, I think that we'll have to wait for some people to get back. Are we back? Are we back together? Are we back together? Are we back together? Okay, just let me just hang on 2 minutes for some people to get back. 2 minutes for some people to get back. 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So,
Yes.
yeah. So, okay. So, we'll just continue because people will join. Okay. So, luxury resorts, luxury travels. Yeah. So, we know that people who do this kind of things, uh, people who have money, right? So, let's look for one more. Let's look for one more. Okay. So, let's see property investments, right? Okay. So property investing, right? Okay. So, let's look at that. Okay. Awesome. So even if you have chosen this and you wanted to choose more than three, you just go to suggestions and it will suggest to you things that are related to what you have actually just done now. So you can see this, right? You can see these ones, yeah? So you can basically choose anything that seems to be related to what you are doing, okay? So it could be golf, it could be high net worth individuals. So let's just see high net worth individuals, and probably golf. Okay. So you understand what we are doing here. Okay. You understand what we are doing here. Suggestions again. So yeah. Now, the thing with doing all of this is this. Somebody might be interested in all of this and may not be doing any of them. So you may be interested in golf and not be playing golf. And that doesn't mean you have money, right? You may not even be doing golf or anything. So we are saying, okay, these people that do all of these things, right? We want them. But we want to narrow the audience to, let's say, be people who are doing this and and frequent international, right? Travelers. That's a behavior, right? Frequent international travelers, that's a behavior, right? So let's do suggestions and we'll see behaviors, travelers, right? Okay, but frequent travelers could be traveling between Ibadan and Lagos. Interest, travelers, right? We don't want interest anymore. We're looking for behaviors when we are streamlining. Returned from travels 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it could be returned from Ogun State or Abeokuta. Small business owners, right? Now, we're looking for people who have money. So we try to say Facebook payments. Now, if somebody has made payments, right, via Facebook, right, the person is likely to have some good money. Okay. So we know that everybody who has money is interested in real estate. You just want to be able to invest safely, right? So let's do Facebook payments. Um, trying to figure that out. Facebook payment. Okay, so Facebook payments users last 30 days, right? Behavior makes sense, right? So basically just use that. Okay, great. So let's see more suggestions. If we have some, fine. If not, we'll just go on. Okay, so behaviors, suggestions based on behaviors. You can see behaviors here in front of each of those suggestions. So let's go on and look at it. So we see others, um, right? So let's see if you can find first class travels. First class, right? If you can find out. Okay, so first class, it's just interest and interest only. So we won't go with interest, we'll go with behaviors. Okay, so we are good with that. We are good with what we've chosen. So do you understand what I've done thus far? Do you understand what I've done thus far? Do you understand what I've done thus far? Let me know. Do you understand? If you do understand, say I get it. Say I get it. If you don't understand, say I don't get it. So I can explain again. If you understand, say I get it. If you understand it, just say I get it. If you don't understand, say I don't get it. Right? Let me know if you get it or if you don't get it. If you don't get it, it's okay. I can explain again. If you get it, just say I get it. If you don't get it, say I don't. I don't get it. Then I'll explain again. Okay, awesome. Now let me explain again very clearly. Right? So I've been able to get here, and from here, from up here, right? I chose the ad set name, which is right, which is here, right? And then I come to instance forms. I choose instance forms because I want them to fill a form on Facebook. I don't have a website. Let's assume I don't have a website, right? So I come here and I maximize number of conversion lists. So I want the kind of leads that will convert, who are buyers, right? So that I will people are submitting up to my email list that people are buyers. Then select page, right? I choose my page. Now there's no page on this under this account, so that's why there's nothing to choose there. But let's go on. And then I can choose cost per result or leave it, right? So show more options. You can see impressions, you can see standard, right? You can't edit those ones. Impression is number of times it's seen. Standard is, number of how it's delivered. So I leave that, and because obviously you can't even edit it. And then I go on to this place, I leave the budget there. The budget can be in naira, it can be 5,000 naira per day, it can be 500 naira per day, it can be 50,000 naira per day, it can be 1 million naira per day, depends on how much you have, right? And then I come here, right, to this place. Yeah, I didn't explain this place. Now you see this audience here. By the time I'm done with this audience that I am doing here, this interest and all these things here, by the time I'm done, I can save the audience. You see this save the audience here. I can save the audience. So if I do click on save this audience, anytime I'm coming again to come and run adverts, and I click on use save the audience. Let's say I click on save the audience and I name the audience ABC, right? Anytime I come here to run advert and I click on this place, I'll see ABC. Right? So I'll see ABC there. So there's also something called lookalike audience and custom audiences. Those ones are different, right? You can always do that. Those ones are different. You can always do that. So, but let's go on to what you didn't quite understand. You see these locations. I've chosen locations based on places where I feel that people who have money live. And let's assume I'm selling property in Bejuleki. People who want to invest in Bejuleki are people who have money to buy property that they can sell later in future, right? For higher prices, right? So people who have this, who live in Ikeja, Ikoyi, Lekki Phase 1, are people who I perceive would have money, right? And then to even be sure, I targeted people with interest in high net worth individuals, luxury resorts, luxury travel, property investments, and I targeted those people and people who have interest in golf. So people who have interest in this thing are most likely to be people who have money, right? So I could just go on and say that's good. Let me just go on. But I want my targeting to be laser. So I say these people may have interest in these things, but they may not have money. So let me say people who have interest in this and people who use Facebook payments or people who are frequent international travelers. Now, what that means is that these people is behavior. You see, those other people is interest. These other people are interest. Can you see interest there? Right? Can you see interest at the top there? Those other people are interest. So interest is something you are interested in. May doesn't mean you do it, but these behaviors is something you are doing. That's why Facebook has tagged its behavior, right? They followed you to the extent that they know you do this thing. They know you do this thing. And it's rich people that use Facebook payments users, it's rich people that travel in frequently internationally. So I am sure that with this targeting places where people live, this interest of high net worth individual, luxury resort, luxury travels, property, investment club, and golf sports. And they're now narrowing it down to not just people who have interest in that, but they have interest and they also have a behavior of traveling internationally frequently and using Facebook payments. I could even add one and say that, you know, what's this one now? Family. Okay, so family of let me see. Okay, so let me pick down. Expats. Expats, right? Friends of those who live abroad. Can you see that? That's the expats lives abroad, right? Can you see that here, right? So this is also making sense. So I could even remove Facebook payment users and then target it. So basically what we are doing is this. We are targeting people who live in these places, yeah, who have interest in these things, and people who also do this, live abroad and frequent international travels, lives abroad and frequent international travels, right? So makes sense, right? So it makes a lot of sense. So I can finish this audience and say this is good, and I do save this audience, right? So what I have been able to do, let me explain this part again. People are interested in this and they also do this. Not that they are just interested in this alone. They are interested in this and they also do this, which is live abroad. And they also, people are interested in these 5 things. And people who also do live abroad and do travel internationally frequently. So we've been able to target those, right? C and C. So with this targeting, we are sure that we are targeting people who have money, right? So do you get it? Do you get it now? Let me know if you get it. Do you get it now? Do you get it now? If you don't get it, let me know. Do you get it now? So once I'm done, awesome. So once I am done, I click on save this audience, and I can save the audience and call it any name whatsoever, right? Now, the reason I save the audience is so that just in case, you know, this does very well in my advert, I will just be using this one again and again. So I've saved it as big, right? Just in case it does very well. Anytime I want to run adverts, what do? I just come here and I look for saved audience. I look for, where is it again? Use saved audience. I'm using big, right? So you see big, it has already given me the details, right? So everything I've done. So I'm fine with this audience I've done. So I can go to advanced and then placement. So recommended, and I target everybody, but I don't want to do that. I want to do manual placements, right? This, I will explain why I'm doing that to you in a bit. Okay. If you are it's only AMC that answered. If you are also here and you don't get it, let me know. If you get it, just say I get it. If you don't get it, say I don't. Let me know. Okay. So you see this, right? It's targeting Facebook, it's targeting stories, it's targeting Facebook stories, it's targeting Facebook stream ads, targeting is search as targeting apps and sites, targeting almost everywhere. Now it's not an app, so I'll remove apps and sites from there, right? It's not an app, right? And I'm not I don't want people to see it on mobile apps, right? If I want people to see on mobile apps, I can do that. Search, okay, yeah, but it's not on Instagram because I'm not running it as Instagram. I'm running it from there. I can from Facebook, and I can run a lot on Instagram, but I've chosen not to run on Instagram, right? So what do I do again? Stories. I can leave it on stories. I can say that I'm not running on Instagram, right? And then stories, I can say, I can say, okay, I'm not running stories. I want to run on Instagram, right? So basically, you can even decide to run on both, right? But you see what I'm doing here, I'm removing what I don't want and I'm including what I want. So because your budget also might be small. So if your budget is small, you don't want to include all of these things. So as you use up your budget before it reaches the people that are genuinely going to be interested in buying. right? So I say, okay, all right, this is good. Let's go on. So I say, okay, yeah, this targeting is good. I'm fine with what I've done here. And then I click on next. Now, if you are curious, just see show more options here. And you can see, right? So all devices. And I said run advert for mobile, right? So I can just say all mobile devices, right? And then that's it. So all mobile devices, right? And I just go on. I'm fine with everything. So I just click on next. Okay. Now I can call this one collect emails 3, right? I can call this collect emails 3. I'm just naming it. Okay. So we'll go on. And then I say single image. That's fine. I want to run a single image advert. Now, now because it's late, right? You want to multi-advertiser ads here. That may increase your ads exposure to people in shopping mindsets. We don't need this one, right? We don't need that one. So let's go on. Basically, you have your headline. So based on the things I said in that my PowerPoint presentation, right? That PowerPoint presentation, you remember that PowerPoint presentation, right? Do you remember it? Do you remember it? Do you remember it? Do you remember that PowerPoint presentation I did at the very first day of this 5 days training? Eh? Do you remember? Drop it in the chat if you remember. Drop it in the chat if you remember. But if you don't remember, it's all right. We'll just basically just show you again. So yeah. So this is it. You can where is it? This is it. So you can see right for mobile, your biggest hook, use framing, your headline must shout new and curiosity. So all of those things, you can just model this for your real estate adverts. And then you can remember these rules here, right? So basically just use that when you are writing, when you are writing your ad, okay? And this is where you write your ad, this primary text, right? This headline, and then also this description. Description is not necessary, right? So once you are done with, remember what I told about, said about the image. You must look at the image part here, right? Add image. It must be an image that drives attention, that drives curiosity, an image that stops you and say, oh, what is this one, right? They want to see it, right? So that kind of image, yeah, that's the kind of image you should upload. So you can come here, upload image and upload from your computer, right? So yeah, so once you are done with that, you type your body contents here. Let's just follow these rules or these rules, right? You can see these rules here. Or you can even follow the dog whistle approach, right? And then the headline, let us also follow these rules here, right? Let's follow these rules here. Of course, you must have studied your products very well before you can come here and write an headline and primary text and all those things. So once you are done, click on, the buyer would have to click on sign more or what is it called, or learn more, or get schools, or get offer, or download, or book now, or apply now, or subscribe. So let's say he wants him to click on learn more. If he wants him to click on learn more, just choose that learn more, and that's it. So he will be able to click on learn more. Okay, and then you can see everything here, right? You can see everything here. So that's exactly how it goes. So then you just have to also set up your form. So because I didn't, this is where you set up a form. Just see a page that says a button here that says create form. But because I've not set up a page, right? I can't see that create form here. So if I had set up a page, I didn't want to take all those times to set up the page and all that, right? So I just quickly use this Facebook account to do this. So if you have set up a page, you will also see the set up a page here, right? This is not the normal account I use for running Facebook ads. That one has issues. So I'm still trying to upload a card and I've lost the card. So I'm trying to upload the personal an identity card. So I've lost the card and we're still looking for the card. We've lost the card. So we're still looking for the card. So, but that's an aside. That's not to hinder you or anything. So basically, you must have created a Facebook page. If you don't know how to create a Facebook page, just Google create a Facebook page. You'll see that. So you must have created a Facebook page before coming to facebook.com/ads manager to run ads. So I mean, I had a Facebook page, right? It would have just here, you just see create form here. So you create the form. And once you create the form, basically the form will be here and you can always, see, choose the form. And then once you have chosen the form here, right, you can click on publish and then you publish your advert. And Facebook will take about 12 to 42 hours to review your ad. 12 hours, between 12 hours and 42 hours to review your ad. So that's exactly how it goes. That's how Facebook has to go. There's a whole lot more, right? But yeah, that's how it goes. Maybe if you have questions, you just shoot me questions in the group. I've been posting these trainings in the group. You can choose me questions in the group. If you don't want to shoot questions in the group, we have 5 more minutes, right, to end this class. Let me know if you have questions now. You can shoot me questions in the Facebook group. You can go to the training. I'll be uploading today's training there to the Facebook group. So if you have questions, just shoot me questions in the Facebook. Now, if you don't have questions, let me know. Do you understand all the things we've done thus far? Do you understand everything? If you understand, say yes. If you don't understand, say no. Right? Do you understand everything we've done thus far? Tomorrow is the grand finale. We just need to make sure you understand what we have done thus far. Right? Do you understand everything we've done thus far? If you understand, say yes. If you don't understand, say no. Yeah? Do you understand everything we've done thus far? Yes, no, please. I have 5 minutes to go. Yes or no? Okay, so I want to believe everybody understands. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So, awesome. Okay, but I can't see replies here. Do you understand everything we've done thus far? Yes or no? Could please just reply so we'll know if you don't. No, if you don't understand. Yes, if you understand. Yeah? Can I just see your replies quickly? Quickly. Yes or no? Please reply yes or no. Do you understand? Yes. Do you? Okay, I could up to 60%. Awesome. So what we'll do is this. The 40% that you don't understand, I don't know. But what we will do is this. We will drop this tonight's class in the group and also on the YouTube channel so you can watch it again. If you have any questions, drop it. I will drop tonight's class in the Facebook group, not in the WhatsApp group, in the Facebook group, and also drop tonight's class on the YouTube channel as well. So you can go to the Facebook group to watch it or go to the YouTube channel to watch it. And once you are done watching it, you can come to the Facebook group and ask me questions if you have any questions, right? So yeah, that's how we call it a wrap tonight. Okay? Yeah. Awesome. See you tomorrow for the grand finale. All right, bye.